Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning, a very good evening, a very good afternoon to you wherever you are watching the Farm Chief. Here at the Farm Chief College, at the Farm Chief YouTube channel. I always call it these days the Farmers TV. This is where you get all the information as far as farming is concerned, be it bananas, be it tomatoes, be it green pepper, all horticultural products. We can tell you each and everything. We can teach you each and everything. Not only me, but I even have other colleagues that can help us to tell us how do they do such things, depending on what they do plan. So today, I want to start together. We are starting a tomato project. It's gonna be staked project, tomato project, but staked. We are starting with a nursery bed. Each and every step that will be taking place, we shall be moving together. I might be, let's say, 2 weeks above you, but this is how we are going to move. And you should learn. What I do here should be the same thing you are doing that side, all those ends. So we are starting today with a nursery bed. We are going to pot. What are the procedures and everything that are needed when preparing a potted tomato nursery bed? First of all, you have to first level where you're going to place the nursery bed, the polythene pots, and everything. Don't touch on your dial. Just keep on watching. If you have not yet subscribed, if it is your first time to watch us, please follow, click on that notification bell. You are going to be notified everything that we have uploaded. And let's move together. It is a staked tomato project right away. So, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow farmers, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. After clearing the way you have seen, we have cleared. Please, then we have to settle, we have to flat this piece of land we have prepared, because it is not leveled. There is no any way we shall place our pots in such galleries. These are holes. And you see, these are holes. You see, these are holes. These ones. So we are going to flat it. We're going to level. See, we're going to level this piece to cover all the galleries. To make the place suitable for them. As you're going to see. So, ladies and gentlemen, after preparing the place or leveling the place where we're going to put our nursery, then we have to pour some good waters. These waters, they help for keeping moisture in the soil. As you all know that we need these waters from the soil. Since we are going to put the pots here down, they have still to get waters from the soil themselves, right? So we have to pour some good waters before we put our pots there, like this. This is going to help the place to have enough waters, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we have started to pot our pots of our nursery bed. I told you that it's gonna be a staked tomato project. So we have started. These soils, we have not applied any fertilizer, be it natural or artificial. Why? At times, when you apply the fertilizers in the soils that are going to be helped in making a nursery bed, they always lead to the decaying of our seeds. So we normally we normally pot our nursery bed with the free soils. Why? Because we don't want our seeds to decay. So after transplanting these seeds that we're going to put in this nursery bed, we shall provide the fertilizers in the main garden. So it is advisable not to put any fertilizer. This is loam soil. This is loam soil. You all know that loam soil is that is the type of soil that helps in farming, or that helps us in plants growing and everything as far as farming is concerned. So this is the free soil. So this is what we're going to pack, look and learn. Let's move together. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with packing our pots, as you've seen. So the next step here, we are going to put our seeds. But before we put our seeds in our pots, the first thing, we first pour some waters to concentrate the other soils that we have put in our pots. Then after, that's when we shall start to put our seeds in the pots. This is how we do it. So we're getting our waters from our drum, as you can see. So when you pour the waters, as you're seeing, so we are trying to compact these soils we have put in the pots such that you can put our seeds to get the space, because we had pulled them. Then after, we are trying to compact the soil such that we can put our seed, as you're going to see. After this, we're going to put the seeds now. Look, these are our seeds. So for us here at the Farm Chief, what we're going to do today, all the seeds, the hybrids we're going to put in soils, these are, we're having hybrid tomato that is Madiba F1 from Continental Seeds. Then we are having another hybrid that is Anso F1. This is Siemens. So we are having two projects in one. We are having two different hybrids, and those are hybrid tomato Madiba F1, and we're having Anso F1. So we want to see which is the best variety for you who is watching, for you who is getting inspired, and for you who is trying to start doing this, that is tomato projects or tomato farming. Look. Well, ladies and gentlemen, have you seen? We have poured some waters. I've told you those. If you look here, the pots are full of soils. I think you can see the difference where you have not yet poured the waters. If you look here, where you have poured waters, you see the soils, they've compacted themselves simply because, why have they compacted themselves? Because when we are potting them, there were some spaces in between the pots. So why do we pour the waters on these soils before we put our seeds? Is to, I think, how can I tell you this? Okay, it is to remove the spaces. So all the spaces that were between these pots inside, they are now occupied with the soils. So you see, each and every pot has enough space where we can put our seed. You see? So we have started putting our seeds. We have started our project. Look, learn. I want to move together with you guys. Whoever is inspired and whoever has a plan of tomato farming. Look and see. These are our seeds. So when you're doing this, we use this middle finger to put a small hole where our seed is going to sit. These ones, this one and this one, they help you in picking like a seed like this. So if we're done with putting our seeds into the pots, the next part of this job is to add more soils on the top to cover our seeds. One, to avoid them from being attacked by the insects. Then another one, the very crucial one, we are going to put to cover these soils on these seeds for them to get good health, to get good cells, where they will germinate from, where they will penetrate their roots from and become tomatoes when they germinate. Okay, the easier thing is these soils that we're going to put on the top, they help them in, or they favor them in good germination. They favor them in germination. How? Because they are covered very well. It penetrates from the soil and, okay, it gets the good foundation. When it germinates, it has a lot of soil that it is that is helping it to grow up very, very well. So look and see. Remember, we first leveled the place where we're supposed to put all these pots, as you've seen. Then from there, we got our soils, the loam soil, which we use to pot our pots. Then we put the seeds in the soils, so we are covering the seeds with other good soils to help them germinate well. Look and see. Let's move together. You have to make sure that these soils we're going to cover on the top, with the particles, the soil particles, they must be good. You see, like dust, to avoid them refusing the germination of our seeds, as you can see. So we do this. these bigger particles, they are not, I mean, the big particles, they are not allowed, because they might refuse our seeds to germinate. You know, this kayaka seed is very, very small. When they are coming up, see, much the covering of our tops is done. Now we are starting this project. The next step is putting the grass on the top, as you can see. This is the next step. My fellow farmers, this is our last step on our day 1 of our nursery bed. We have done everything. We have covered the mulches to protect our seeds. So the last step is irrigation now. Mpamazi. Our nursery bed is going to spend only 4 days. Then we uncover or we remove the mulches on the top. Within 4 days, our nursery bed will be germinated. And you shouldn't go beyond 4 days without getting off or getting out these mulches from the top of the pots. Why? Because they will germinate. When you want to uncover them, when they have already germinated well, you will be destroying them. Remember, for them, they don't give buds when they're still young. You all know buds, eh? They are those are lateral branches. When they are not yet old, at least at 1 month, they cannot give you a lateral branch or a bud. So you don't have to go beyond 4 days without removing this grass, without removing these mulches. Thank you for watching The Farm Chief. That has been our day 1, all our first day when preparing our nursery bed, our tomato nursery bed. I wish you the best. Let's move together. Let's plant together. Let's gain together. Let's get the profits together. I'm The Farm Chief here at The Farm Chief YouTube channel and The Farm Chief College.